The leading newspapers of the DPRK, Rodong Shinmun, Joseon Inmingun, and Cheongnyeonjeon이 made public the joint editorial, glorify this year 2012 as a year of proud victory, a year when an era of prosperity is unfolding, true to the instructions of great Kim Jong-il on the first, on the occasion of the new year Juche 101 or 2012. The editorial said, that we parted too suddenly and unexpectedly with great Kim Jong-il last year was the greatest loss our nation had suffered in its 5,000-year-long history, and the bitterest grief our party and people experienced. Kim Jong-il was an outstanding ideologist and theoretician, peerless veteran statesman, and brilliant Seongun commander, who led the revolutionary cause of Juche along the road of victory with his profound ideas and theories and unexcelled leadership, and the great patriot and the benevolent father of the people, who dedicated his revolutionary life entirely to his country and his people. Last year was a year of victory, featured by radical changes and leap forward taken place in the building of a prosperous and powerful nation under the energetic leadership of great Kim Jong-il. In order to bring about a proud victory in 2012, he displayed superhuman energy in leading the all-people advance, and thus summed up the 100-year history of the Juche era with great victories and changes. Under his tireless leadership, the torch of the Industrial Revolution in the new century was kindled, and our national economy has entered the stage of building a powerful country with knowledge-based economy. The Hicheon Power Station and other monumental edifices to be dedicated to the grand festival in 2012 are being set up in many parts of the country, and the flames of South Hamgyong Province, the banner of a fresh grand march, are flaring up fiercely. Amidst the march of great upsurge for improving the people's standard of living, many light industry factories were renovated, and modern livestock and fish farming bases and larger-sized fruit farming bases, prototypes of their kinds in the new century, were built in various parts of the country. These are great products born of our party's strategy for achieving prosperity. True to the far-reaching plan of great Kim Jong-il, building up Pyongyang into a world-class city has been undertaken full steam, and Gyeongnim, Daehung, Hwaryong, and many other parts have been turned into socialist fairylands. Monumental works of performing arts like the drama We Will Recollect Today, which represents the art and literature in the Seongun era, have been created one after another, and the new golden age of the mass-based arts has been ushered in. The period of mourning over the death of great Kim Jong-il proved that the ties between him and his people, sealed in aspiration and emotion, are eternal and unbreakable. The ideological and mental virtue of our people, who are possessed of the most ennobling sense of moral obligation, makes the enemy tremble with terror and strikes the rest of the world with admiration. As long as there are the party, army and state which Kim Jong-il developed to be invincible, as long as Kim Jong-un, successor to the revolutionary cause of Juche, leads us sagaciously, and as long as there is an excellent people who support their leaders faithfully through generations, the cause of building a thriving country is sure to emerge victorious. This year, Juche 101 or 2012, is the year when great Kim Jong-il's plan for achieving prosperity will bear a brilliant fruit, and the year of Grand March, when a new century of Kim Il-sung's career begins. The march in the new century of the Juche era is continuation of the revolutionary march that started on Mount Baekdu. Steadfast is the will of our service personnel and people to adorn our revolution pioneered by great Kim Il-sung and ever victorious under the leadership of Kim Jong-il, with eternal victory under the leadership of Kim Jong-un. Glorify this year 2012 as a year of proud victory, a year when an era of prosperity is unfolding, true to the instructions of the great Kim Jong-il. This is the militant slogan the whole party, the entire army and all the people should uphold this year. The revolutionary achievements and behests of Kim Jong-il are the lifeline we should hold fast to forever, and the eternal precious assets of the revolution. Kim Jong-un, the supreme leader of our party and our people, is the banner of victory and glory of Seongun career and the center of its unity. The whole party, all the army and the entire people should cherish firm conviction to become human bulwarks and human shields in defending Kim Jong-un unto death, and follow the great party forever. We must vigorously launch an all-out drive to implement our party's grand strategy for achieving prosperity. True to the pledge we took before the bier of great General Kim Jong-il, we should devote all our energy, wisdom and enthusiasm to the struggle for translating into reality his plan of achieving prosperity. The flames of South Hamgyong province represent the banner of the general offensive for the great victory in 2012, a banner of fresh change. The flames should flare up more fiercely in the sectors of light industry and agriculture, the leading sectors for the building of a thriving country. At present, the food problem of the people is a burning issue in building a thriving country. We should implement to the latter the party's policy of agricultural revolution so as to radically increase the per-unit area yield of grain both in lowlands and highlands. The vanguard sectors of the national economy, the sectors of basic industries, are breakthroughs in the grand onward march for the next 100 years following the flames of South Hamgyong province. Innovations should be effected in the sectors of power, coal and metal industries, railways and chemical industry. It was a patriotic will of great Kim Jong-il and is a unanimous aspiration of our people to surpass the standards of the world civilization in all spheres of social life. The sectors of education, literature and the arts and sports should effect innovations, and the work should be further intensified for bringing into full bloom the most excellent culture and ethics of our nation and our way of life. To improve the appearance of Pyongyang is an important project to greet in grand style the centenary of the birth of President Kim Il-sung and great Kim Jong-il's earnest behest. We should step up the construction in the Mansud area and other major projects under construction on the highest level and effect a radical turn in urban management and landscaping, thus ushering in a new heyday of Pyongyang in the Seongun era. We should consolidate the national defense capabilities in every way under the banner of Seongun. The officers and men of the Korean People's Army should cherish an unshakable faith that great Kim Jong-il will always be with them and a noble moral obligation to him, and firmly defend his achievements for army building and add eternal glory to them by force of arms. The entire army should place absolute trust in and follow Kim Jong-un and become human rifles and bombs to defend him unto death, holding high the slogan, "Let us defend with our very lives," the Party Central Committee headed by respected comrade Kim Jong-un. The service personnel should achieve brilliant feats of labor that would be remembered for all ages by fully demonstrating their mettle of at a go on major fronts of the building of a thriving nation, and with a charging speed a match for 100 speed of the heroic Korean People's Army, which does not know impossibility. To strengthen the party and enhance its leadership role to the maximum is the decisive guarantee for unfolding a new era of prosperity true to the behests of great Kim Jong-il. Let us do many more things for the benefit of the people. This must be the slogan of action and conscience for our officials in supporting the intentions of the great party. They should fully implement the intentions of our party of considering people's conveniences to be absolute and the highest priority and making devoted services for them. The Youth League organizations, the Women's Union organizations and all other working people's organizations should fully discharge their mission and duty as organizations for ideological education so as to encourage all their members to highly display their honor of being participants and victors in the drive to build a great, prosperous and powerful country. The reunification of the country was the lifelong desire of the great persons of Mount Baekdur and the greatest national task assigned to our generation. This year marks the 5th anniversary of the publication of the October 4th Declaration, the action program of the June 15th Joint Declaration. In this meaningful year, we must bring about a decisive turn in accomplishing the cause of national reunification, holding high the slogan, "Let all the compatriots open the gates of national reunification full of fresh confidence." Today's struggle to implement the instructions of great Kim Jong-il on national reunification is a patriotic one related with the destiny of the nation in the new century of the Juche era. All the Korean people in the North, South and abroad should unite closely under the banners of the June 15th Joint Declaration and the October 4th Declaration and give spurs to the reunification movement. By doing so, this year they should make a breakthrough for independent reunification. Great Kim Jong-il was a defender of justice. For long, he conducted energetic external activities under the banner of anti-imperialist independence, remarkably enhancing the position and authority of Seongun Korea in the international arena and rendering immortal services to promoting the cause of independence of mankind. We will in the future too hold fast to our party's principles of independence, friendship and peace, and strive to develop relations of friendship with all countries that respect our country's sovereignty. As they have entered the new century of the Juche era, having overcome the pain of the greatest loss, our service personnel and people are filled with a grim determination and confidence in sheer victory. Let us all glorify the new century of Kim Il-sung's career as an era of prosperity and proud victory under the leadership of Kim Jong-un, the supreme leader of our party, our state and our army, the joint editorial stressed.